Have you ever dreamed of visiting another world, a place where the plants look like they belong on a distant planet? Well, such a place exists right here on Earth. It is an island called Socotra. It is a small group of 4 islands in the Indian Ocean. Socotra is part of the country of Yemen. It sits far off the coast, a remote jewel surrounded by turquoise waters. Getting there is not easy, which has helped keep it special and untouched for a very long time. It's a place that feels like it has been forgotten by time, a living museum of natural history. Imagine an island so isolated that nature decided to create its own rulebook. That is exactly what happened on Socotra. For millions of years, this island has been separated from the mainland, Africa, Asia. This long isolation is the secret ingredient to its magic. The plants and animals here did not mix with others from around the world. They evolved on their own, adapting to the island's harsh, dry, windy environment. This created a collection of life that you simply cannot find anywhere else on the planet. It is a biological wonderland, a true testament to the power of evolution. The island itself is a landscape of dramatic contrasts. When you first set foot on Socotra, it feels like you have stepped onto the set of a science fiction movie. The air is warm, the sun is bright, and everywhere you look, there is something that defies expectations. So, why do people call Socotra alien or otherworldly? It is because of the incredible life that calls it home. About 1/3 of all the plant species on Socotra are endemic. That is a scientific word that means they are found here and absolutely nowhere else on Earth. Think about that for a moment. Out of every 3 plants you see, 1 is a complete original, a unique creation of this specific island. This high level of endemism is what gives Socotra its reputation as the Galapagos of the Indian Ocean. It's a living laboratory of evolution. The plants on Socotra have had to become tough survivors. The climate is not easy, it is often very hot, it is often very dry, it is often very windy. To live here, plants had to come up with some amazing tricks. Some store water in their trunks, making them look swollen and strange. Others have waxy leaves to prevent moisture from escaping. Many have developed unusual shapes to cope with the strong winds. Many have developed unusual shapes to collect moisture from the sea mists that roll in over the mountains. These adaptations are what make them look so bizarre and fascinating to our eyes. This unique collection of life is not just a recent discovery. Socotra has been a source of wonder for centuries. Ancient legends spoke of the island as a place of magic. It was known for its valuable resources like frankincense, the mysterious red resin from its most famous tree. They saw the same strange landscapes and peculiar plants that we see today, and they were just as mesmerized. Visiting Socotra today, you can see why those ancient legends were born. Let's talk about the most famous resident of Socotra, the dragon's blood tree. Its scientific name is Dracaena cinnabari, but its common name is much more exciting. This tree is the icon of the island. It looks like a giant inside-out umbrella, or a massive mushroom growing out of the rocky ground. Its branches spread upwards and outwards, creating a dense, flat canopy of spiky green leaves. This unique shape is not just for looks, it's a clever survival strategy. The umbrella-like crown provides shade for its own roots, reducing evaporation in the hot sun. The canopy also helps the tree capture moisture. Misty highland air condenses on its waxy leaves. The water then drips down, funneling precious moisture to the soil at the tree's base. A brilliant way to water itself in a place where rain can be scarce. These trees often grow together, creating what looks like a forest from another dimension. Walking through a grove at sunrise or at sunset, their strange silhouettes are outlined against the colorful sky. The tree gets its name from the dark red sap, the resin it produces. If you make a small cut in the bark, this thick, blood-colored liquid slowly oozes out. For thousands of years, that resin has been harvested and prized. Traders called it dragon's blood and used it as dye, incense, and medicine. Today, the dragon's blood tree faces challenges. It reproduces very slowly, and young trees have a hard time surviving. There is also pressure from grazing animals like goats that eat seedlings before they can grow. Scientists and conservationists are working to protect these ancient umbrella-shaped wonders for future generations. Another one of Socotra's botanical celebrities is the bottle tree, also known as the desert rose. Its scientific name is Adenium obesum socotranum. As soon as you see one, you understand its name. The trunk is incredibly swollen and thick at the base, looking just like a bloated bottle. It tapers upwards into a tangle of thin, spindly branches. This strange shape is the tree's secret weapon for survival. The massive trunk is a natural water tank, storing moisture to help the tree get through long periods of drought. During the dry season, the bottle tree looks bare and almost lifeless, just the strange bulbous trunk and naked branches reaching for the sky. But when the rains come, it undergoes a spectacular transformation. Branches burst forth with green leaves and then stunning pink and white flowers. An amazing sight, rugged, rocky hillsides decorated with delicate blossoms. The flowers look fragile against the harsh landscape, a reminder of the resilience of life in extreme environments. They seem to grow right out of solid rock, often clinging to the sides of cliffs or steep slopes where nothing should be able to grow. Roots slip into tiny cracks and fissures to hold on, anchoring the heavy, water-filled trunk against fierce wind. Some bottle trees are estimated to be hundreds of years old, silent, patient giants. Each has its own unique character, trunks twisted into gnarled shapes and bumpy forms. Like the dragon's blood tree, the bottle tree is perfectly adapted to Socotra. Its appearance looks like a child's drawing. A fat trunk, a few sticks, and flowers on top. But every part has a purpose, a masterpiece of evolution that solved living in heat and drought in a creative way. The bottle tree is a symbol of Socotra's strange beauty and the incredible ingenuity of nature. It shows that even in the toughest places, life finds a way to be beautiful. The plants of Socotra are more than just a collection of weird and wonderful oddities. They are a priceless part of our planet's biodiversity. Because so many of these species exist only on this one small island, they are incredibly vulnerable. If they disappear from Socotra, they will be gone from the universe forever. This makes protecting the island extremely important. Scientists, conservation volunteers, and local communities are stepping up to help. We are the guardians of this unique natural heritage. But the island's delicate balance faces new threats in the modern world. One of the biggest challenges is climate change. Socotra's climate is becoming hotter and drier. The seasonal monsoons that bring rain are less predictable. This puts a lot of stress on the plants, especially the iconic dragon's blood tree, which relies on mist and monsoon moisture to thrive. Another threat is overgrazing by goats introduced long ago. They eat young seedlings and prevent forests from regenerating. This leads to eroded, barren slopes without new growth. Finding a balance between the needs of local people and preservation is key. Local communities are being included in conservation and sustainable livelihood projects. The island has been designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site, bringing international attention and support. Scientists are studying ecosystems while international teams provide support. Local communities receive training in sustainable practices that help both people and nature. Protected nurseries and restoration projects are already making a difference. With care from locals and support from the global community, the otherworldly landscapes and incredible plants of Socotra can continue to inspire wonder for generations to come.